Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. We are going in today with another tarot reading, okay? This is a collective reading, so remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So we're just going to dive straight in and we're going to see what message Spirit has for you collectives today, okay? So what would Spirit like me to tell the collective today? What's the guidance for the collective today? Let's find out what's going on. What is going on, Spirit? Okay, we have the lightning card coming out here. Okay, so you have some sort of surprise coming your way here, okay? Now, this surprise is going to come in quite fast for you, okay, with the lightning strike here, okay? So you've definitely got some sort of news coming towards you here. Okay, now this news here that's coming forward with the coffee cup here, okay, this news is is sort of bringing some sort of conversation towards you, okay. Now you are going to be ultimately meeting up with someone here, okay. So there's going to be some sort of news here coming through with where somebody is going to ask you to sort of meet up with them, okay. And then heartbroken has come out here, okay. So somebody here, okay, I feel is going to come forward towards you and they're going to want to talk to you about some sort of separation that occurred between you and them, okay. Now this person also wants to let you know that they are feeling really, really lost without you, okay. They've been thinking about you a lot recently, okay, and they have been feeling lost and sad and kind of hurt here, okay, since about your separation here, okay. So with the lightning coffee cup in heartbroken, yeah, you're going to be meeting up with someone. They're going to come forward towards you and they're going to express how they have been thinking and, you know, grieving in a way your connection here, okay, since separation. Now with the golden mirror here, okay, I can see that in the past your person, okay, was a bit of a narcissist, okay. Your person here, okay, it felt like it was sort of they were love bombing you, okay. I feel like this person came in and out, okay, and they sort of kept taking from you but wasn't giving you much back here, okay. So you feel like this person it was one-sided, okay. I feel like you feel like you put more of an effort into this connection than your person did here, okay. So you are viewing this person as somebody who just sort of comes in and love bombs you here, okay. Now with the healthy choices and the healing heart, okay, I can see this person you went towards, okay, in the past they did have some narcissistic sort of traits here, okay. I can see that, okay. I feel like they did come in and love bomb you here, okay, and now your person wants to come in, okay, and sort of make some sort of healthy choice, okay. Like I said, in the past this person was a little bit narcissistic, a little bit of a love bomber. I believe this person was sort of always out seeking sort of attention from other people, okay. So they were always sort of the sort of person that likes to just have that sort of attention around them, okay. And I don't feel like they took you very seriously when you were in this connection, okay. I feel like they thought you would just be another person, you know, another person that they could have a bit of fun with, okay, whenever they picked and choose, and then they could leave and then that's it, okay. But ultimately what has happened is they have got into this sort of connection with you, okay, in their head at the time, okay, they felt like they could just sort of love bomb you and come in and out for certain things here, okay. But ultimately what has happened here is this person has caught feelings for you, okay, feelings that came unexpected to them. I feel like they came in as thinking you was just another person like the rest of the people they have done this to, but ultimately this person has caught feelings for you, okay. Now when they caught these feelings, this has sort of triggered them into sort of going, you know, leaving this sort of connection here, okay. I feel like they haven't felt a connection as strongly as they did with you here, okay. I feel like they did start having feelings for you when they're in that connection here, but I feel like they ran from it, okay. So this is what caused them to sort of run, and I don't think they expressed that to you, okay. I feel like they just went in a different direction trying to sort of not feel the feelings that they were feeling, because I don't feel like they felt them before. So it's sort of almost like it was new to them, and it's almost shocked them, okay, that, oh, hang on, like, what's so different with this person, okay. So With the healing heart here, okay, this person is freeing themselves here from some sort of toxic situation that they feel like they're in, okay? So I feel like your person, with the toxic traits coming out, I feel like your person now has realised that they had these sort of traits about them, okay, where they sort of just go from relationship to relationship. And at the time, in the past, I feel like this person sort of saw that as sort of a normalization to them, okay? But now I feel like they've done this so often and they've came across you and they've caught feelings, and that's something they haven't done before, okay? So because of that, it's made them sort of go within here and realise their sort of traits here, okay? So in this sort of separation you've had, your person has been sort of trying to stop this sort of behaviour, okay? This sort of in and out energy, okay? Not just towards you, but towards other people here, okay? So ultimately this person is trying to sort of free themselves from this sort of addiction that they had, okay, which is seeking out attention here, okay? Now with the girl with the snake, this is the sort of person who's going towards like using, this is ultimately them using, okay, people, okay, not just you, this is other people that they've came across here, okay? Now again, narcissist has came out, so your person is very much a narcissist, so they will tell people that they meet anything that they want to tell them in order to get their sort of, so they can get what they want here, okay? So ultimately your person just sort of charm their way in here, okay, and sort of used people, okay? So when they first met you, they thought you were just another person, okay? They just saw you as another person that they could sort of use, charm, and then, you know, get what they want here, okay? But I feel ultimately there was something different about you here, okay? Now, I can see your person is in this sort of behaviour, and this is sort of a pattern that has reoccurred throughout their adult life here, okay? But I can see here, this person only does this because they lack confidence, okay? Now, it's almost like they get some sort of thrill here for sort of going into relationships and then self-sabotaging them. That is what they do, okay? They self-sabotage because they lack confidence, okay? So they sort of go into people, charm them, use them here, and then leave, okay? And that's how they sort of in their mindset here, okay? Is how they felt good about it, okay? But ultimately the only reason they did this is because they just lacked confidence here, okay? I feel like they're scared of sort of commitment here, okay? So their life was all about sort of you know, getting what they want and then disappearing, okay? But ultimately they did self-sabotage this connection, okay, due to sort of being in this energy of, you know, charming people and walking back out of their lives here, okay? Now, with the sword and the rose, that's just fell out here, okay? This person has came to some sort of revelation here, okay? So they have had their eyes opened here, okay? And I feel like they want to move away from this sort of toxic sort of pattern that they're sort of in, okay? They don't want to sort of meet people now, use them, charm them, and then disappear, okay? I feel like they've had their eyes opened here and they actually want to sort of have some sort of committed relationship, okay? They've had some sort of revelation, okay? Now, this person actually wants to come in and give you some sort of truth here, okay? So I feel like this person is going to be making their way back towards you here. And they're going to let you know, like, that they've realised now that they were a bit of a narcissist, okay, in the past. Yeah, and with the separation, it's down to them sort of in this mindset of sort of the way these toxic traits that they carry, as okay, they have realised now that the reason this separation occurred was purely down to them here, okay? Now, this person, they are missing you, okay? They are thinking about you, and they are sort of yearning for you now, okay? It's almost like they want you back now, okay? So this person, okay, yeah, they've realised basically their behaviours from the past, okay? They want to sort of break free from these behaviours, okay? Because there was something about you, the collective here, that sort of opened their eyes to sort of their behaviour here, okay? Now, this person is ultimately yearning for you, okay? Like I said, they're thinking about you and they are missing you here, okay? Now, this person is taking a chance with the hands of cards here, okay? Your person is taking a chance here, okay? And they are going to show you sort of, you know, the real them. I feel like they're going to open up to you, where I feel like before they didn't open up to you, okay? Because they're in their head. It was sort of like they were going to be in and out. So there's no need for me to sort of open up and sort of, you know, get close to anybody, okay? Now, this person's taking a chance here, but during this separation, they have been watching you and spying on you here with the sunglasses here, okay? Now, this person has been stalking you like crazy, okay? So if you're on social medias or anything like this, they are able to view you somehow, okay? And they have been stalking you, okay? And watching every move you do here, okay? Now, this person, they have gone into some sort of depressive sort of mode here, okay? With the addiction card coming out, this person thought they could control their emotions here, okay? So in this separation, this person ultimately thought that they could sort of get over your connection here, okay? But it's turned out that they actually can't, okay? And you are staying on this person's mind, okay? You're not going anywhere. And now this person is quite codependent on your energy and you in general, okay? This person's gathered some sort of obsession with you, okay? Now, like I said, this person thought they could sort of take control of this situation here and sort of walk away like they've done multiple times before and just forget about that person. So nothing, no feelings, no nothing. So in their head in the past, they thought they would do this with you, okay? But ultimately, you've stayed here, okay? They can't get over you. And this has sort of shook them to their core here, okay? So let's see. They're coming in to tell you the truth here. Yeah, love calls came out here, okay? So, yeah, this person here is going to send you a message, okay? They are going to take this risk and send you some sort of message, okay? And they're going to let you know that they have been thinking about you since the separation, okay? Now, this person here, okay, is somebody that I don't feel they open up to a lot of people, okay? But for some reason, they feel like they can open up to you, okay? Like I say, in the past, it's all about that sort of in and out energy here, okay? But this person, I think, for the first time, is going to open up to you, okay? So this person is very nervous about opening up and sort of speaking their truth to you, okay? But ultimately, this person wants to express some sort of connection and love that they feel towards you here, okay? Yeah, and with the hammer card here, this person wants to rebuild something with you here, okay? They want to stay persistent this time. They don't want to sort of come in and go out. They do want to sort of stay persistent, okay? They don't want to sort of sabotage anything this time. They really do want to come in here and sort of work on your connection with you, okay? So this person is coming in ultimately this time, okay? Not to sabotage or come in and walk away again. This person wants to sort of build something with you here, okay? So we have the heart with the key, we have the kisses, and we have the love card here, okay? So they're coming in to work on something with you here, okay? Now they feel they feel now that they have met their forever person here, okay? And they're ready now to sort of open up their heart to you, okay? They sort of want to welcome love now, where in the past I don't feel like they was in this sort of mindset. They never thought like relationships or anything really was a thing to them. It was like, no, I don't really want a relationship. I don't want a commitment. It's too much work sort of energy, okay? But now this person wants to welcome love in, okay? And they feel like you're the one to do this, okay? So you're the one they want to open up to, okay? And they feel like you could be the one that they can have this full commitment with here, okay? Now, when this person comes in, ultimately they're going to show you a lot of affection here, okay, with the love card. And I don't feel like they're going to express it straight away to you when they come through, but they do hold some sort of love for you. They have fallen in love with you here, okay? But they're not going to sort of give you, like, you know, open their heart straight away to you, okay? I feel like you're going to talk for a while, and then eventually this person's going to open up and say, you know, oh, I think I'm in love with you, okay? But ultimately they haven't got the strength at this time to sort of come forward and actually express that, okay? Because they have got some sort of anxieties here, okay? Now I can see here that your person is going to come in, okay, quite passionate here. So I feel like your person sort of their way of sort of communication and sort of their way of sort of talking to people here is sort of through talking quite passionately, okay? So I feel like you're going to receive some sort of message here, and it's going to be quite you know, sort of flirty here, okay? That is the ultimate first message they will send, but that's not what they're actually coming in for. So when they first come in, you're going to feel like there's no change, like, you know, they're just coming in the same old, okay? But there is something behind this, okay? It's not just about the passion this time. This person's coming in for a commitment, but they're not going to be strong enough to sort of open up straight away towards you, okay? But you will get to that stage, okay? Like I said, this person's coming in now. They want to sort of give you back as much as they receive here, okay? So yeah, this person is ultimately in love with you, and they do want this commitment with you. But when they first come back towards you, okay, they aren't gonna show it straight away, okay? But ultimately, they do want some sort of long-term commitment with you, so they're going to try and worm their way back in how they used to sort of coming towards you, okay, hoping that will sort of intrigue you in, because that's just something they're used to. It's sort of using sort of passion and lust and stuff to sort of bring people in. But ultimately, this person's not coming in to sort of go out again. They're coming in to sort of work their way into some sort of relationship with you, okay? Yeah, and with the axe here, okay, yeah, they want to stop the patterns here. They don't, like I say, it's just like they don't want to sort of be in that toxic sort of energy anymore, okay? They have noticed their toxic traits, and they've noticed some sort of issue is with them, okay? So they are stopping the pattern here, okay? And I can see here with silent treatment here, okay, like you and your person have had no contact. I don't feel like you've heard from this person for a while here, okay, and you're sort of just waiting around for them, okay. But you're in this sort of corner here feeling like you're abandoned, okay. But so you don't actually know what is going on with your person. You just feel like left out in the cold here, okay, almost abandoned, like you're just like, what's going on? Like we had this connection, I felt like we got on really well, and they've just disappeared here and not said anything, okay? So you're sort of like feeling abandoned over here, okay? Now with the self-indulgence, okay, the time you've sort of been separated, okay, you're not sure what's going on, so you have sort of just been focusing on yourself here, okay? You've sort of been healing yourself during this time, okay? Because I feel like you feel used, okay? Which in technical terms you actually were, because this is what this person done. They sort of came in, charmed you, had this sort of connection with you and then disappeared. So you have sort of in this time separation, you have taken this time to sort of heal and just focus on yourself at this time, okay? Now with the mirror effect underneath that, okay, in twin flames and seduction and passion here, I can see ultimately you two are feeling the same way, okay? So they like you. I said he, see, they like you and you like them ultimately, okay? So I can see here, I feel like you may be holding on to some sort of wounds here as well, however that resonates with you. There could be some sort of wounds and things you're holding on to. Maybe this sort of thing has happened to you before. And yeah, there was some wounds here within you as well, okay? But I do see you sort of mirroring each other, okay? So I feel like you feel this strong passion in connection towards this person too, okay? Now with the twin flames, obviously, like I said, there is love here, so I feel like you feel very passionate towards this person as well. And I can see here that you are going to be sort of meeting up here again. And I feel like there is going to be some sort of flirting here. That at first there's going to be flirty sort of energy at first, okay? And I feel like it's going to sort of escalate over time here into some sort of long-term thing here, okay? But I do see, okay, with the third party influence at the bottom, okay, like I said in the past, there could have been, like I said, multiple people that your person went towards, okay? And I don't see that happening this time, okay? I see that you will be sort of, you'll be the only focus for this person here, okay? So with the passion card, okay, yeah, like this person isn't going to come along and string you along this time here, okay? Where they sort of put many options like around you, like there's always other options. They were looking not just at you, they were looking at what else they can sort of get here, okay? This person's not going to be some sort of string along this time, okay? This person feels chemistry towards you, okay? And I feel like you both like each other equally here, okay? So ultimately your person is the sort of person that was sort of scared of commitment, okay? In their way of sort of relationship thinking back in the past here was sort of just sort of hooking up with people and walking away from them, okay? And the reason that was they were doing that is because they were just lacking confidence, okay? So I feel like it's something that they thought was good for them at that time, okay? Then they've met you and then they've sort of fallen for you, okay? And it's something that they haven't felt before, okay? So it's sort of shook them up here, okay, and they've sort of went off, they've run away from you thinking that you were just the same old sort of person here, that they'll just get over your connection and move on and carry on doing what they're doing. But ultimately, they've met their twin flame, and when you meet your twin flame, you can't, there's no one that will ever compare to that person, okay? So it doesn't matter who he goes towards or what they do, they will always think back to you, okay? And this is what's happened with your person. They just can't seem to shake you off, even though they thought they could. They've learnt the hard way that they can't. So now they're working their way back in towards you, okay? They're going to come in very flirty at first, okay? How they used to, sort of, you know, a bit seductive, a bit flirty. But ultimately, you're going to feel like this person's just coming in how they used to, but there is a hidden agenda in here. That with the lightning card that came out, the hidden agenda is this person is actually wanting a commitment with you, okay, and they are falling deeply in love with you here, okay? So they're not going to express that first, okay, but you will get to that stage, okay? Yeah, your person here is willing to chase you now. This person's coming in for you fast here, okay? But also at the same time, they're sort of fearing sort of you abandoning them here, okay? They did, like I say, a healing heart again. They know they were toxic in the past, okay? They know they had some sort of addiction sort of to this toxicity that they were in here, okay? But ultimately, they're coming in for some sort of relationship, but they're not going to be showing it straight away to you, okay? So what I'm going to do is, let me just pull one of these for you. See what else wants to come out with them. Age gap has come out here, so that could resonate with you. You could have an age gap here. I want to leave, but I don't want any arguments, okay? So your person here, they want, like you say, they want to come towards you, but they're just scared. That's that sort of energy of scared, that you're going to sort of turn your back and maybe tell them where to go here. So they are worried about that in the back of their head here. Yeah, and then we got the I will contact you soon at the bottom of the deck here, okay? So this person is coming in to ultimately contact you, but they are holding on to a little bit of fear here, okay? They just don't want any arguments and, like, you know, anything like that to come forward towards them, okay? But they are going to take this risk and come towards you. Like I said, they're going to come in quite playful at first, but they have got hidden agendas, and their hidden agendas isn't anything bad. It's just that they've fallen in love with you, okay? And they can't find that confidence straight away to come in and tell you that, okay? But you will get to that, okay? Over time, they will tell you. Okay, we have children, so that's another clarification. There could be children here, like your person could have children, or you could have children here. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, I now realise I was in love with you. Has came out here, okay? So it's just clarifying the cards here, okay? That this person has fallen in love with you, okay? And they thought they could just sort of do what they always did and sort of come in, walk away, and then forget about everything and not care. But you ultimately stayed on their mind here, and this person did fall in love with you, okay? So I would expect this person to be coming back to you soon, okay? Like I say, they're going to be coming in a bit flirty at first, but ultimately they're falling in love with you, okay? So they do want a relationship with you. They just haven't got the confidence to come out and say it straight away. And like I say, if you've been in like no contact with this person, it is hard to sort of come straight out of nowhere and be like, oh, I love you, like straight away. You'll be like, what? Where's that came from? So they're sort of gonna, just gonna worm their way in, and then they're gonna get to that point, okay? And it says here, I wish I could share my good news with you here, okay? So yeah, this person's coming in to sort of, you know, speak to you and, you know, tell you basically that they're in love with you. So to them, it's like this is good news to them, because they've sort of realised, you know, their toxic traits here, okay? Or something actually generally could be like good for them at this moment, and they want to tell you, okay? So, and it says, I don't react when people mention you. So when people mention you or talk about you or anything like this, if or your name comes up somewhere, they just sort of ignore it. They try to push it in the back of their head. They won't react to it, okay? And then we got I want you at the bottom of the deck there, okay? So this person definitely wants you here, okay? And then you also got something to say. There's something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you, okay? So like I said, this person's going to come in. They're not going to share it with you instantly, but they can't wait to sort of tell you, like, you know, that they've been actually in love with you here, okay? So they're just waiting for that right time to sort of come in and tell you this, okay? So that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I will pull you a few initials for you now to see if anything pops out up there for you. So yeah, just expect your person to be coming back towards you. Okay, they're not going to come back expressing love straight away, but now if you hear this message, then you'll know their motives. Okay, so don't feel like they're coming back in with the same old energy, because they're not. They're coming in for a commitment, but they just need that bit of encouragement. Okay, so let's get you some initials. Let's get you a couple more. Okay, let's have a look for you. So we have a P. We have an E, we have an N, oh, we have pen, pen, we have an R, oh, actually, we could have penny, P-E-N-Y, if we had, like, but, you know, I don't know how people spell their names differently, can't they, so, but, yeah, I see penny, so we have P-E-N-Y-R-E, another E, we have C, Z, K, G, H, D, V, S, O, B, Q, and let's get you a couple more for luck. 3 more. We have L, N, and a Q there. Okay, so I do actually see Denny. Denny's popping out to me. Penny sort of, oh yeah, no, we can actually do penny. There's 2 ends, so if that's how you, so penny is stepping out, popping out to me. Denny is popping out to me as well. Let's see, is Sunny, like S-O-N-N-Y, Sunny. Sony is popping out to me as well. Okay, what else? Can I see anything else? Don's popping out, so that could be someone's nickname. But yeah, so anyway, I'll leave that up to you. I'll pop it at the end of the video, and you just pause the video at the end if this reading resonated with you, okay? And then you can have a quick look yourself, because like there's so many different nicknames and things that could pop in here that resonates with you that I probably wouldn't notice. So, but either way, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you. Bye.